Hey everyone, this is Kenny for VOX, and today I would like to play a few different overdrive pedals and hitting the front end of the AC15 that is in that crunch territory. Right now, the normal channel volume is at around 2 o'clock, tone cut at 3, and the master volume at around 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish. So it's in a good place to have that nice classic AC crunch. But if you roll back on the volume knob, it'll clean up nicely. And I'm gonna hit the front end of it again with 3 different types of boost / overdrive pedals. One will be our own Valve Energy Silk Drive, which is great for having that 3-band EQ to focus or cut those specific frequencies, along with adding more gain with the gain knob. Another one is in more of an Echoplex style boost pedal, and also the next one will be the traditional green overdrive pedal. So let's hear and see how those 3 pedals will react with the AC15 in a crunch setting. Okay, so let's start off with the natural sound of the AC15 in crunch sound. Nice and juicy if you crank it up all the way on the volume. But if I roll off the volume down, it'll clean up nicely. Fun, fun, fun. So I have the green overdrive pedal. The level is at full on, tone is at 10 o'clock, and gain is also at around 10 o'clock. Let's hear how that sounds. I'm gonna play more of a low E muted sound so you could hear how tight or loose it will get on the low end side of things. Kicking in the green pedal. It sounds tighter. And obviously adding more gain and hair because I am. So what I like about that sound is that it's not muddy at all. It's very natural. It really does sound like I'm just kicking the front end of it. And it's not coloring too much. I'm actually shaving off certain frequencies that tend to kind of get a little bit flabby per se, on the low end, tubby, so to speak. And this really does help tighten up the low end. Cool, moving on. Okay, next in line is the Echoplex style booster. This is that one knob, one that everybody tends to have in their pedal board. I have the volume dimed all the way up, and hear how that sounds. Once again, this is just the AC. And kicking in the booster. So you hear obviously the difference. The low end is a lot more present with the Echoplex style booster compared to the green TS style booster. So the low end is a little bit more present. Could be a little bit in the tubbier side of things, depending on how you play or how low you play on the guitar. Not a bad sound, just different. So the notes are a lot fatter with this particular setting. So that's another sound, more classic cranked boosted AC sound, I must say. Moving on to the Valve Energy. Okay, so now I have the Valve Energy Silk Drive, and for the EQ, I have the bass and treble cut at around 10 o'clock and the mid-range dimed. Volume also dimed, and gain at 2 o'clock. And this is in the standard mode. So let's hear the AC15 once again. And I have the Silk Drive kicking in. It's kind of similar to the green pedal because how I'm voicing it. I have the lows and highs cut and boosting the mid-range, hence that TS sound. But what's cool about the Silk Drive is that once again there's that 3-band EQ where you could boost or cut certain frequencies and voice the boost tone characteristics. So since the VOX AC15 is naturally a very mid-range focused pushing amp, I don't want to, let's say, kick in more mid-range. I just want to have a nice low and high boost. I could do that now with the Silk Drive. So let's do that. I'm going to boost the lows and highs and now cut the mid-range and hear how that sounds. So once again, the dry signal of just the AC15. I mean, this sounds good already. And let's kick in a scooped Silk Drive. So it's kind of a perfect marriage of the Echoplex style booster and the green TS style booster. So obviously it's a great way to kick the front end of any amp, but especially with the AC15 or AC30s or anything like that. It's a great pedal platform amp. Let's just remember that because it really brings out the true characteristics of any pedal, even booster pedals. So give it a try with your own different types of booster pedal, not just these, and see what kind of cool sounds you could come up with. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.